Hello, welcome along. It is the 12th of December today, Monday. I'm filming this on Sunday, and 2 weeks today it'll be Christmas Day. How bonkers is that? In honour of that, I have fished out my Dalmatian Christmas jumper, which I think I'm going to wear to school tomorrow, just because. I've got all the normal things to share with you today, plus we're going to be having a look at the Try Treats box as well to see what goodies are in there. It has been so cold today. We have got severe weather warnings for ice mainly. We've not had a lot of snow. My mum's had quite a bit of snow in the Cotswolds. We've not had a lot of snow here, but we've got a lot of ice, and it's supposed to be -7 in the morning. So between you and me, got my fingers crossed for a bit of a late start tomorrow morning. I'm hoping the schools might say that we're all going to start a bit later, because I don't think the buses are going to be able to get around all those little lanes. We shall see. Knowing my luck, 7:15 tomorrow morning I should be leaving this house to try and slip and slide my way to school. So we're going to start off, and it's on the floor here, with the Home for Captured Children. And I didn't look to see where number 12 is. There it is, one of the big top windows. Oh, it's Father Christmas. They appear to have taken Father Christmas capture, and I actually thought they tied him up by the way it looked to begin with, but that's his belt. They have not tied him to the chair and captured Father Christmas. So he does seem to be sitting rather sort of lazily on a stool, maybe slightly having a nap, but he's there. So that's our second sight of the main man. It's not the same Santa, it is a different Santa, so maybe there's two in there. We shall see. Right, in terms of stitching then, I do have a little finish. Now, it's not much to write home about, but it is the second in my series of 3 red work pairs by Annie Bees. So this is the second one, and it may only be small, but I have frogged this quite a lot. I have to say, I have frogged it quite a lot. It didn't necessarily come together as smoothly as I would have thought, but it's done. So there's the first one and the second one, and this is on 36 count Fox and Rabbit Taipan. This is literally the last of it that I've got, but as I said, it is being released at market, well, at Nashville Needlework Market, and so I'm sure Karen said was Dirt Track, that fabulous neutral. So all I've got left to do is that one. I don't think that one will take that much stitching really. It's not as dense as this one, I don't think. So I'm hoping to get that one finished up pretty quickly, and then I'm going to have a go at making them up, probably over the Christmas holidays. I'm not saying that you're going to see 3 finished pairs before the end of the Advent, because I don't think that's going to happen. But there we go. So let's have a look. Oh, where did I put it? I fished it out. Where did I put it? No, that's 15. Ah, I left it on the windowsill. That's 13. There we go, 12. I normally like to put it there ready for me, but I've left it on the windowsill. So this is number 12. Ooh, it's tissue wrapped as well. Ooh, Meditate Apothecary, fragrance with black pepper, mandarin, cypress and cedarwood. Now that sounds right up my alley, because I really like molten brown black pepper. Ooh, I was going to give you a sniff then. How ridiculous. I was going to give you a sniff. That's nice. That's nice. I might give that a little whirl tomorrow morning in the shower. Okay, freebies. Freebies today. Now, I know I have done these before, but if you are new to this channel or new to stitching, this is a fabulous resource that bears repeating. So this is the Brookes books Advent Animals. Now I've printed out 2 of them, but there are indeed 24. There may even be 25. And for those of you who watch Brenda in the Serial Starter, you may remember that somebody sent Brenda a little pillow, because Brenda had a Scotty dog that she lost quite recently, and they'd sent her Duncan dog, or they'd stitched this for her. I can't remember if it was in memory of her little doggy or whether it was just because at the time she had a little Scotty. But how fabulous is he? Now, if you're a Westie lover, you could very easily change him into a Westie and just change the colour of his shirt. So that's the dog. And as I said, there are 24 of these, if not 25. And the other one I printed out just because I thought it was quite cool is Sheila Sheep. Just fold that there. Now they all come with the numbers, but obviously you wouldn't have to put the numbers on if you didn't want to. If you only wanted to do 2 or 3 of these as ornaments, you could just do the animal and not worry about the number if you didn't want to do them all. So I'll obviously put the details for that down below. I know I'm sometimes a little bit behind with the notes. It's just because I can set it to upload, but I don't always have time to do the notes the following morning. So it's just remembering if I get sort of 5 minutes at lunchtime in school or when I come home the following day. So yeah, don't panic if the notes aren't there. They will arrive, but it may not be as instantaneous as it normally is. Right, let's have a look at some previous stitches. Both of these are reasonably recent. There's this one, which is a Satsuma Street one, stitched on perforated paper. Gosh, the back's horrible there, isn't it? I was using 3 strands on this. I normally would only use 2, but because it's black perforated paper, I used 3. And I just love these. So Satsuma Street does a Halloween ornament Halloween ornament pack every year. And I think this is from the most recent one. You can either buy them as kits or you can buy the PDFs and just stitch them yourself. I've done that, and I've found that of all of the years that I've been stitching them, the colours are very, very similar. She uses a very similar colour palette. So I've literally got a little pouch, which may even be, excuse me, no, different little pouch. I've got a little pouch with just the colours in it, and then I just stitch one every so often when I fancy it. And the second one that I've picked out for today, again, is a more recent one, and this was a Teresa Kogut Patreon chart stitched on a piece of 32 count fabric that I dyed myself, and it is actually a greeny colour. It's not grey, it looks grey there, but it is actually a greeny colour, and that is going to be a box top when I get round to it. Don't know where the time's gone these days. Now, I normally do my patchwork rabbit right at the very end, but I'm going to do it now because I'm going to try and eat some of the stuff from the treat box, and there may be little greasy treats, so I'm going to do all my cross-stitch stuff first. So here's the ring, and here is day 12. Ooh. What colour have we got now? Tahiti orange. Tahiti orange. There we go. So it's like a very pale, I would have said it was more peach actually in this light, but it's a very, very pale orange. So we'll add that to the ring. Okie dokie, let's have a look and see what we've got in this box now. I've not even opened it any more than the other day. So there's the treat box, and then there is how it came. So as I said, you get a postcard. This one is of Machu Picchu. So this is Machu Picchu down here, and the big peak there is called Huayna Picchu. and so it gives you a bit of information there. And then, excuse the rustling, I might be familiar with some of these, you never know. Some more fun facts, and also a recipe, this time lomo saltado, beef stir fry, Peruvian style. That looks quite nice. So now this does look mostly sweet treats, I have to say. Mostly sweet treats this time, thankfully. None of that ever so spicy stuff that we had last time. So let's have a look and see what we've got here. So I'll try and show you what we've got. If I can. Field pepper. I don't know what that is. I've got to try and match this up to the chocolate sandwich cookies. Is what that is. Morochas. Those are Peruvian chocolate cookies as well. Now these ones appear to be in kit form. Margaritas. Again, more cookies. It does say they're named after the margarita flower and the intricate design etched onto the cookie. I'll believe it. Oh, there's 2 bonus treats in there as well this month. I don't know what they are. Let's have a look. Field sodas. They look like they might warrant a bit of cheese on them. I don't think that I think they're more savoury cookies. Like I say, I think they might need a bit of cheese on them. Trying to keep everything. Picaras. So, picaras, what are they? Are they the freebies? They might be one of the freebies. I can't see them on the list. No, I think they might be one of the freebies. But they look like little donutty type cookies, these ones. That's a chocolate wafer bar. Oh god, she's a bit scary. I'll have a look at that in a minute. So what's this? Original vanilla munchion. Peruvian vanilla flavoured biscuits. We've got a lot of biscuits this time. What else have we got? Some more chocolatey ones. Some more chocolatey ones. As far as I can work out, the national dish of Peru must be a biscuit. Ooh, Sublime Classico. A richly flavoured chocolate bar filled with crushed peanuts. Now that sounds appealing. Mamba strawberry something. I think that may be also a freebie because I'm not seeing that on the list. Now I've saved this one for last. The school for captured children, or the home for captured children. One of them's escaped. Look at that. That is freaky. Isn't that freaky? She looks very surprised to have been found inside a treat box. When I was little, we used to go and visit my uncle up in Scotland, and he had one of those paintings, you know, one of those green women. They're very, very popular now. They were like a 70s painting, but it's just this green woman, like a flamenco dancer, I think she was, and she used to scare the bejesus out of me. That's definitely, we'll give that a whirl. And I can't see their little face either, so maybe that must be one of the freebies as well. Okay, so we're going to go for that. That one. One of them. And one of them. Let's see. Let's see what we've got then. We'll save the scary kid for last. It's like a little donutty type ring biscuit. I haven't bought a drink up either. So if any of these are the types of ones that are going to steal all my saliva, it could be interesting. I reckon it's got a bit of coconut in it. I don't know why I'm reading. I don't know why I'm reading the packet. I can't read Spanish, which I presume that is. That's right. It's not too bad. When we were out in Peru, we had guinea pig, which is obviously one of their national dishes. I had it in Peru and I had it also in either Ecuador or Bolivia. I can't remember which one. And they cook it pretty much whole. All they do is they take out the digestive system, because obviously that would make the meat taste bad. And then they just put the whole thing in the oven. So mine kind of came out with a face and everything, and so I had to kind of make a kind of hat so it wouldn't look at me. Then it tasted all right, but it was just very fiddly. Very fiddly. So, sublime. This is the one that's got the peanuts in the middle. It literally just does look like, looks a bit like a Toblerone. I do find that South American chocolate, and American chocolate in general, always tastes a bit like cooking chocolate. It's not as nice as Cadbury's. Somebody was asking me on the comments yesterday about actually they're Nestle, aren't they? Kit Kats, and whether we had any orange Kit Kats this year. And I was very happy. I would have happily sent her all the orange Kit Kats that I could find, because that'd be less for me to have to eat then. Chocolate and orange is my absolute worst combination. To me, it's like getting, I haven't got any fillings, but when I was little I had fillings, and getting a bit of tin foil on your filling, that's what it tasted like to me anyway. So these are raspberry fruit chews. So I'll put all the details down for this company, because I should have explained. The idea of the treat box is that you can subscribe. They will send you a box like that every month from a different country around the world. And we've had 2 or 3, in fact we've had 3 now I think. And they've always been great fun. So I really do recommend them. And there is a discount code, which I'll put down below as well. If I lose a filling, now I've said about fillings, I've got a little white filling, but I haven't got any of those, the metal ones. They don't tend to do them anymore, do they, the amalgam ones? Apologies if anybody's got that thing about when you hear people chewing. You might want to turn the sound down. It's not good telly, is it? Just watching me chewing a chew. I feel like Ermintrude, you know, from the Magic Roundabout. Okay, this one, this crazy kid. I don't even know what this is. It actually looks almost like Russian writing on the back. Oh, just a wafer. I'm not sure if they're meant to be soft. Appears to be soft. That's all right. Not too bad. Ness has been after that box since it arrived, so she'll be really glad that it's full of like chocolate biscuits and sweets and things like that. Anyway, I will see you tomorrow. Stay classy, Stitchers.